Yeah, the system's rigged. Here's how it works. You can either live in a communist dictator-controlled country where the system is rigged and it's all run by criminals and you're an underling that supplies the criminal network. Or you live in America that's all rigged and run by fucking criminals, but you get the chance to be one. Play the fucking game. Play the game. What America gives you is the opportunity to play the game. Yeah,
He's telling the truth and the absolute truth. This is the truth of not just America, but this is the truth of the world. Listen, man, the world isn't played on soft mode, right? Life isn't played on soft mode. Life is played on hard mode. And you got one or two people that exist in this world. Either you're a victim or you're a victor. Either you're a winner, right? Or a loser, right? Either you're dead or you're alive. Either you have money or you don't. And these are some of the things that I've been, learning along my way. And these are some of the things that I've been trying to teach guys and gals as well. Listen, you have people who exist in this world who will do everything in their power to win, right? And that goes for your corporate job. That goes for your Jiffy Lube job. That goes for your Mickey D's job. That goes for any industry that you're in, entrepreneurs. Like, this goes for the whole entire spectrum. Even when you talk about relationships, right? You got men out here who have more money. They body look better than you. They look more better than you. They digging stick probably bigger than yours. Pause, no diddy. And for the ladies, listen, you got women who look better than you. They more curvy. They take better care of themselves. They're in better shape, and they will take your man. Right? And men, they will take your woman, right? So people need to stop thinking that, oh, I'm just going to walk through life all soft and, all giddy and, hippie hooray and all of that. Listen, man, if you operate life that way, you will get smushed, right? You will get smushed. You will get stepped on. And what do I communicate to you guys all the time? I say all the time, either you do the stepping or you getting stepped on. Either you do the stepping or you're getting stepped on, right? There's no in between. And a lot of people want to say, well, I'll just stop playing the game. You're not going to stop playing this game, right? The only way out of this game, y'all know the only way out of this game, right? There's only one way out of this game. And until then, you're in this game. And even when you're at the end of the game, you still got to pay a ticket out. Come on now. Right? Even when you're going 6 feet in that dirt, you still have to pay your ticket out of this life. Ain't that something? So I need y'all to understand that, listen, you have people who exist with extreme predatory mindsets, right? You have people who they solely exist to eat the sheep. They exist to eat the prey. And this is where we get into, religion this and religion that and morality and so on and so forth. I've said multiple times, if you want to win in life at this point, and now it has gotten worse, if you ask me, with technology and with power and money being consolidated, it has gotten much worse. And you have to do the stepping more than ever. Listen, you can't worry about friends. No, sirski, no mamski. You can't worry about friends. You can't worry about what the next man doing. You can't worry about what your friends and family members are going to think about anything. F them. Right? Most of them are not even supporting, your dreams and goals and aspirations in the first place. They're not the ones who are going to get you that high paying, high salary job. They're not going to be the ones who open up that business for you. These are going to be the ones who sit back in a corner, right? And waiting on you to fail, not waiting on you to win, waiting on you to fail. Y'all got to understand, a lot of human beings, many human beings are haters by nature, right? When they see somebody who's operating outside of the norm, you're operating outside of the normal constraints. Oh, they're gonna try to swing their sword every which way possible. The same way if you working that 9-to-5 job, you doing your gym routine, you're looking good, you're doing your face routines, you probably got some social media, or you're trying to open up a business on the side, so on and so forth. People are gonna come at your neck if they find out, because who do you think that you are, right? And many people, men especially, you need to be moving with more aggression now more than ever, right? There's so many men, too many men out here who are moving like princesses, right? Y'all moving like princesses. You want everything handed to you on a silver platter. People out here will step on you, right? And that's exactly what America is. That's exactly what capitalism is today in 2026, right? You got the steppers and you got the ones who are being stepped on. You got the sheep and then you got the wolves, right? Then you also have sheeps and the wolves in sheep clothing, right? Who will disguise as your friend, right? Who will play with you, right? You even got people, men and women in relationships. You got that man over there, right? He just waiting on his come up. You got that woman over there. She just waiting to jump to the next digging stick. Man, listen, it's a diabolical world and you got to keep your eyes open. This is why I don't trust nobody. I don't trust a soul. I can't trust a soul. I've seen too much, right? I've had people literally shake my hand, right? Literally shake my hand and do the opposite of what they told me that they were going to do, right? People who've shaken my hand. A handshake used to mean something, right? Especially between men, right? Especially remember we were kids and you spit in your hand and you'll shake hands or make a promise or some goofy shit when we were kids, right? A handshake means nothing nowadays, right? You really have to watch people closely, right? Because everybody is out to get theirs. Y'all got to understand, human beings are selfish beings by nature. There's nothing anybody can do about it. All of us, myself included, right? The things that we do, the actions that we take, yeah, if we have loved ones and things of that nature, yeah, we're taking care of people who are in our circle, but for the most part, we're doing things, for our own glorification. We're doing things for our own self-interest, right? When a woman is smiling in my face, I automatically think she wants something. And more than likely, she does want something, right? She could want to smile back, right? Or she could want something more, right? She could want some flirtation. She could want a relationship. She could want to bend over for the kid, right? It can be a variety of different things, right? The same thing goes for men, right? I believe every time somebody is talking to you, there is something that they're trying to get out of it. It can be a good conversation. At the end of the day, it is still something, right? And I say all of this to say, man, there's no room or there's no time to be out here being soft, women included, right? Be soft in the bedroom, be soft at home, be soft with your man, right? Be soft in relationships. But if you want to make it today, listen, look at the video I just played, right? And of course, he's not. I'm not sure exactly what he's saying, but I would say that I don't think he means exactly, be a criminal. I think you have to take on a criminal mindset, right? You have to take on a predatory mindset, right? And some of you probably say, well, if everybody are predators, then see, here's the thing: everybody will not be predators. Right? You have people who are hunkered down by morality. You have people who are hunkered down by religion, right? You have people who are hunkered down by their own, moral compass. So many people, probably most people, if you ask me, will not take that lane. And, shouts out to them. But, when somebody, slaps me, I'm not turning the other cheek, right? I'm up in the fire, right? You put your hands on me, right? You get in three or four to the chest, right? I'm not playing fair, and neither should you, because the game is not being played fair, right? And Americans, normal everyday people, normal everyday citizens, have been tricked into thinking that the game is fair, that the system is fair, that people are looking out for you, that the government is looking out for your best interest, that they want to see you succeed. Man, that can be furthest from the truth. Look around, man. Right? Look at the market manipulation. Look at the friends in high places who are being looked after of, and the citizens not being looked after. Look at just all the games that are being played. Look at all the people who are benefiting more, from what's going on now. Look at all the people who are benefiting from people being hurt and just so on and so forth. Listen, even if you want to change things, right? Let's say if you just have the utmost religious coordination and moral compass, right? Even if you want to change something, guess what? You can't do it without money. You can't. And somewhere along the line, you probably need some of those predators, right, to donate to your quote unquote organization to be able to help people. You think these organizations that go on these trips to Africa and all of these other places to give back and do mission trips and all of that stuff. You think these leaders of these organizations, the people who may be giving money, you don't think that these people are into some other shady ish as well? Yes, absolutely. Right. And this is more so to open up your eyes to the truth of what's going on. Many people still operate in lies, man. It's so crazy that you still got 40, 50-year-olds. I believe in a system, right? The system is fair and just. Man, please. Right? When has the system ever been fair and just? Right? The system is fair and just to those who have money and those who have connections. That is it. As for everybody else, the system is not fair and just. And to be honest with you, listen, if you really want to climb the ladder, if you really want to win, listen, you're going to have to step on some toes. I used to believe that, you know, one could win and make it to the top without upsetting people, without angering people, without stepping on a few toes, breaking a few fingers, right? I used to believe that, but, you know, as I get more and more in tune, as I gain more knowledge and gain more wisdom, right? That path is not likely. That path is not likely at all. You're going to step on some toes. If you want what you want to accomplish your goals, you want to accomplish your aspirations, guess what? You're going to have to step on some toes because guess what? That person is willing to literally cut off your feet. If you're not willing to step on toes, there's somebody who's willing to cut off your feet. And that goes for everything. Right? You want that corporate position, guess what? They're gonna go find dirt. Every little thing that you do, every little mistake that you make, they're gonna report it. Right? They're gonna report every single mistake that you make. They're gonna watch your every move. They're gonna take it a step further and get you up out of there. They're gonna take it a step further and get you up out of there. Y'all think the game is played fair? Right? The same thing if you're an athlete, right? They know that you trying to go D1. Right? They know that you're trying to go to a D1 school. Guess what? They're going to try to hurt you on the field. For all of my athletes, raise your hand. You know, there's plenty of guys on the field. They'll try to take your whole ACL out. Right? They'll try to take you completely out of the game. Right? This goes for all industries, business, entrepreneurs. There's going to be people who want to take you out of business. Right? They see that you're making more money. They see that you're doing more than them. Right? They see that you probably taking some of their customer base. Your building probably looks better. Right? Your customer service is better. They're going to try to take you out of business. Let's find something wrong with his building structure. Maybe he's violating a fire code or something. Yeah, let's take him out. Even if you're just a good-looking man or woman, right? People are going to be jealous of you. People are going to try to get you up out of there just for existing. The game is not being played fair. You have to take on a criminal mindset. You have to. Right? I've seen good people crash and not crash out. I've seen good people crash because they don't know how to handle what life truly is. They can't handle what life truly is at its core, which is chaotic, right? Unfair. Life is unfair, right? People always ask why the good die young, or why things happen to good people, because life doesn't show any remorse for anybody, right? Especially those who are docile, those who are weak. Life doesn't cater to the weak, right? Life is meant to be stronghold. Life is meant to be choked out. Right? You got to tell life, this is my life to live. and I'm going to do what is necessary to survive. This is how humanity and life has been since the beginning of time. The weak never survive. The weak never get a leg up, right? You can play that whole moral game if you want to, and you're going to get X'd out, right? You're going to get X the F out. So you better start waking up, and you better take on a criminal mindset. Just like this gentleman said, there were key points in that video, right? I hope it woke y'all up to like, yeah, listen, either you're going to have that criminal mindset or you're not, right? Either you're going to be serving the criminals or you're going to be, listen, it's a dirty game. It's a dirty game. But listen, man, the after pill is the ideology. The escape blueprint is the framework. And PFP life is how you should live in purpose, in freedom, and in power. If you want more of this knowledge and more of this mindset, listen, hit that link in the description below. Come and join the Patreon family. I have hundreds and hundreds of videos exactly with this mindset. And you can see exactly how I built this mindset over the years. And you can see exactly what it took for me to get to this point in life right now. And also, I just dropped my first app. It is my first app, and it's a relocation app. So if you're concerned about safety in a said country, if you're concerned about how much it will cost in said country, are you still trying to figure out which neighborhoods are better? Listen, Horizon Atlas is for you. Hit the link in the description. It will be pinned to the top of the chat as well. And if you want to take it a step further, come and join the Inner Circle. It's a group of high intensity men. We're building applications. We're geomaxing. We have people who've already moved from America already. We have people from all over the country who are involved and doing great things. If you want to join a like-minded group headed in the same direction as you, if you really feel like you need some kind of direction, you need some kind of guidance, come and join the Inner Circle, but only through the Patreon. And I'll see you guys over there on the Patreon. Check out the Horizon Atlas app for those of you who may want to leave America. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace. I built a life. I built a family. I worked my hands raw to get here. And I'm not done. This is the escape blueprint. PFP life. A way out of the grind and into control. You'll learn how I stack cash, build systems, and reclaim time so you can live on your own terms. You will watch me maneuver and grind towards the life that I achieve for myself. And you can also do the same. Join the circle, join the Patreon, learn the steps, and protect your freedom. The escape blueprint, PFP life.